Since the late 1960s, the Dodge Chargers hadn't been the same beast that they were once known for, partly due to the oil crisis in the 1970s and the end of production on these cars altogether in the 1980s, making it a long few decades for Mopar fans without a V8 powered Dodge Charger. In 1999, Dodge decided to bring back that idea with their 1999 Dodge Charger RT concept car that was now equipped with a 4.7 liter supercharged V8 engine producing 325 horsepower. This was also the very first rear-wheel drive car built on Chrysler's LH platform, with all prior cars built on the same platform being a front-wheel drive. Unlike the legendary Dodge Chargers of the 1960s, this car was a 4-door sedan, and believe it or not, this car actually pioneered the 4-door sedans we see later on in the 2000s, and even the 3rd generation Dodge Charger Hellcats and Red Eyes were kind of pioneered by this car in my opinion, as this car also had a V8 supercharged engine. However, the designers attempted to blend in the rear doors into the design so that you wouldn't necessarily notice it very easily. The decision to add 4 doors to this car was due to the decline in sports coupe market in North America at that time. Now Dodge did want this car to still have that same old school feel to it, therefore they borrowed some designs from the 1966 model, such as this Coke bottle styling, the flying rear buttress, full length tail lamps, and even an air intake on the front and sides of the vehicle. While the concept car shared the long nose and the rearward cab of the original 1966 Dodge Charger, it was shorter overall and it also weighed less at 3,000 pounds compared to the 1966 model weighing at 3,600 pounds. Yes, you heard that right. There was a supercharged V8 Dodge Charger that only weighed 3,000 pounds. The interior of the car featured bucket seats for 4 occupants, a center console running the full length of the dashboard, a 3-spoke steering wheel inspired by NASCAR race cars, and even these rotary styled gauges. It was also upholstered in black and red leather and had carbon fiber trimming all throughout the center console along with the back of the seats itself. Plus you couldn't really miss this weird looking shift knob they decided to go with in this car either. Unfortunately for Dodge fans, following the Chrysler-Daimler merger, the management decided to go to another direction, and the concept car was not placed into production at all. We didn't even see a Dodge Charger being introduced to the lineup up until 2006, but then again, the SRT8 model released that year really did make up for this car not being produced. It was unfortunate not seeing this car being mass produced, as I think it would have definitely done great for its time, especially with the fact that it was a 5-speed rear-wheel drive V8 muscle car. But let me know in the comment section if you would rather buy one of these cars or if you would rather just buy a Dodge Charger SRT8.